Alright, it's Tuesday, January 10th, 2012. Starting to feel like that mouse and Pinky in the Brain and keep saying the same stuff. I want to take the world over every day, but anyway, I'm determined today. I'm going to try to get that stupid bumper off of there. It's a beautiful day. I'm really determined to get it off somehow. I don't know how I'm going to get it modified, but I have to get it off, clean it up, and find a way to get some inserts made to toughen it up and thicker bolts. So that's today's agenda. Well, it's really nice out, but it's still a little chilly for that other jacket, so I switched to a heavier jacket. Anyway, what I gotta do is get these 4 bolts holding this thing on. This one is twisted and rusted. I think you can see it. But this bolt under here doesn't even have a nut on it. So I'm gonna try to bash this one out first in case there's that lumpy stuff as portions of the old nut. Because otherwise I'll get all 3 of these off and I'll be screwed with that one. So I'll end up having to tie it back together, so I'll get that one out first. Well, that's not happening. I'm off to go buy a chisel. I get a chisel, I can cut off that. It's actually, somebody must have bought a grade 1 bolt, or nut rather, for that bolt. And it just rotted away, so anyway. Okay, before I go to the store, I'm stopping up the processing unit. I'm going to give it another shot to try to find these 1/2-inch breaker bars, and which I need to pull that other 3 bolts off. And stuff like that. Okay, that's a start. I'm up at the processing center. Okay, I've dug out. I have a socket back home I found yesterday. So I'm going to bring this vice grips socket wrench. I only found a cheesy breaker bar, but this should be okay if I heat them up. And a bigger hammer to hammer on that thing. A wire brush, which I'm probably not going to use since I have a drill brush. I gotta get some primer too, actually, and some paint. Okay, I had some primer and paint in stock. I'm gonna look around, make sure I don't have a chisel here. I don't believe I have the size I need. I'm gonna check anyway. Okay, I definitely don't have the chisel. I did find my other breaker bar though. Now I got 2 breaker bars. See, this one has a hole in the back here, so I can like attach 2 into one and make one big long one. I put the rest of the stuff in this bag so it doesn't roll around. I'm gonna lock this up and go get that chisel. Boy, it is such a beautiful day. I really love Virginia. Everything's so beautiful. Anyway, I head down to the farm place and see if I can get a chisel. Good deal on a chisel here. Need a little 1/4-inch chisel. Okay, perfect. A little 1/4-inch cold chisel, which is what I need to clean around that thing, and some mesquite barbecue ripple chips. I needed those. Okay, I'm gonna have to use George's torch head. It's not really designed for MAP gas, but anyway, MAP gas is like 3 times hotter than propane. So anyway, I'm gonna heat up this bolt. Hopefully it'll separate the crap from it and I can chisel it off. Okay, there's the culprit. Somebody apparently had tried to torch it off, and they didn't torch the bottom part of it, and they actually welded it to the other bolt. They took a cold chisel and some MAP gas and a lot of work. I got rust in my eye. Anyway, that's off. So now the other three are normal. I'm gonna just pull those three off, and the bumper come right off. Okay, a little PB blaster on the other three bolts, and they should pop right out. They got a killer breaker bar. I can't see how they're gonna argue much. Okay, that was rough, but I got it off. You can see where it's damaged here. It's bent in, and these cheesy things are gonna go. These cheesy bolt down things. I'm gonna replace it with a solid block of steel. So this will be a lot tougher than it was before. The trick is I gotta get this straightened out enough to where it's gonna fit. And it's looking like George has been bringing more stuff down here. I don't even know where this stuff came from. Never even saw that workbench. Anyway, I gotta clear a spot against the wall to put that bumper up against so I can work on this. Need an extension cord too. I don't have an extension cord. I'll have to go back up to the storage unit and get an extension cord. This is going to be a pain in the butt. What I got to do is heat that up to straighten it and then retemper it. I have to wire brush the whole thing. I think I'll wire brush it first so it's got no rust on it, and spray it after I fix this, straighten this out, and then I gotta get some maybe some thick tubing stock or something, and I'll make a subframe to it, and then get some new bolts and reinstall it. At the same time, I gotta clean up and repaint the frame on the truck that this came off of. Okay, I cleared a little spot against the wall. God, I don't even know why he keeps half this crap around. Old particle board and broken light. Well, I can understand the light before the thing got broken. I don't know how much it's worth, but I don't know why he has half this crap. Anyway, I'm going to I have to bring a broom or something. I might have a broom upstairs and sweep that out. I'll burn off all those spider webs. You gotta watch for like brown recluses and other poison spiders, black widows. A lot of poison spiders around Virginia. I'm allergic to spiders in the first place, even the non-poisonous ones. Anyway, I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to work on this a little tonight. I'm going to shoot up to the storage unit, get my an extension cord. I'm going to head on back up to the storage unit and get an extension cord. I just had a real good idea about how to modify the framework for this bumper to put a type of square receiver hitch. I put a 2-inch square receiver hitch on it. Let's see if I got 6011 welding rods, and I have a welder someplace. I just gotta find the rest of the parts. I could actually weld it myself. Well, back at the storage facilities. Alright, I got the cord. I had some rust in my eyes still from doing that job before, and it's making me nutty. Anyway, I got the cord. I'm going to shoot on back. I stopped at the thrift shop. I got a desk light from the thrift shop for $2.95. So that problem's solved. I've been going nuts with that too. And that's it. What I'm going to do is build a subframe under this bumper. I'm going to clean this bumper up. I'm going to build a subframe under this bumper and then reassemble it all. And then I'll use on the bottom of the subframe, I'm going to put a 2-inch receiver. I'm either going to have to get a scrap, find any old cheap grease hitch and just cut parts off of it and modify it, or I'm going to build one from scratch. Let's see if I can find a way to get a welder hooked up. Either that or I'll have to sub out the welding. Yay, that is perfect. I have lighting over my computer work area. Anyway, that's perfect. I was going to get one of these on eBay, but they were too much money. They were like 20, 30 bucks. They're a little Chinese light, made in China. It's kind of cheesy, but it does the trick. Looks good. That was just one of the many things making me nuts. Anyway, also, earlier today I got from Renee, a little gift for Christmas. I think it's a badger. Anyway, okay, I'm all set up. I got my grinder. I'm going to grind off all this stuff, clean it up a bit, these brackets. And then I'll start worrying about straightening this out. What I'm going to do is build a frame underneath of this. And then underneath that frame, I'll put a 2-inch tube for a receiver hitch. Well, one down. I just got to clean that up. I'm not going to touch it. It fell down there. I'm not going to touch it till it cools down a little bit. So now to clean that, I'll clean this stuff up, then I'll work on the other. It was easier to cut them off laying on the floor. There they are. I got it both cut off. Now I just got to clean off all the remnants of it. I'm going to put them back up on the wall and do that. And then I'll use some map gas and a hammer. This can't be good for your ears. And I'll straighten this bumper out. I got to take off that ball. I'm not going to be using the ball off the bumper anymore. I'm going to be using it on the hitch I'm going to build on a subframe. Okay, I got it almost prepped enough. This is really rough on the ears. I should have brought some hearing protection. Really, this is probably stupid, but anyway, I'm going to put this down on the ground again and finish it off down there. Alright, this side's done. Looks pretty good. Nothing sharp or loose or sediment or moisture to get under. I gotta do the other, grind the welds off that side. And then it's ready to start hammering back into square shape if possible. I don't even know if I can do it. I don't know if it's stretched. If it's stretched, I'm gonna have a problem. Okay, that's pretty good. Luckily I'm not building a show car, I'm just building a work truck, so I don't have to get really too carried away. Now it's ready to straighten out and to pull this ball off, but I don't have the wrench to pull this ball off, so I'm just going to straighten it out. Yeah, this is going to definitely take a while. I just started, you can see that around this area here, I just started wire brushing it and get all the loose scale off. I'm just going to treat this and then prime it, and then paint it. I'm just gonna wire brush the whole thing first, and then I'm gonna fix it, and then I'll do that. I gotta go get some food though. I gotta get something to eat. I'm starving. Well, I just left Food Lion. Got some food. I'm gonna eat good tonight for a change. Well, there we have it. I cooked up the London broil. It's about 3 3/4 pounds. I'm gonna use it for. I'm gonna cut it up and have it sandwiches and other stuff. I don't have any noodles or potatoes or anything. But I have bread. Oh man, that's really good. I just ate one sandwich. I'm toasting some bread. I'm gonna have another sandwich. What I'm gonna do is cut this all in a sandwich meat and then wash a bowl or something and put it in the refrigerator. So I got a top round to cook tomorrow. It's about 10 o'clock. I'm still. I just took a break. I just ate dinner and. Can't get this rust out of my eyes, but anyway, I'm gonna still go down and work in the basement a little bit. I want to at least get the bumper wire brushed, and tomorrow I'll hammer it all out and whatnot. But tonight I'm going to get it all wire brushed unless Mariana starts yelling about me making too much noise in the basement. So I'm just going to finish my coffee and I'll go down. It's about 10:30 at night. It's getting a little cold, so I don't know how far I'm going to get with this. I'm going to try to get a lot of this rust and scale off of this thing. Get it ready for rust treatment. I'm going to have to buy some rust treatment stuff if I can't find any. Well, it's about midnight. Taking George to DuPont, to the bank. We just finished working on the bumper, so I guess we're gonna head home now. Back home again. I'm gonna work on this for a little bit longer, I guess, till it gets too cold, and I'm going back upstairs. Well, I made pretty much progress, but I'm getting tired of doing this tonight. Still got a long way to go on this thing. Tomorrow I guess I'll start straightening it out. I'll see if I can find a supplier to sell me some tube stock.